ஹாய் வியூவர்ஸ், என்னோடய வீடியோஸ் பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள். இது வரைக்கும் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாதுங்க சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். ரைட் சைடில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பெல் பட்டனை கிளிக் பண்ணுங்கள். Hi children, let's go into the video.
Ma'am, what is today's video?
Children, today's video is about Indus Valley Civilization.
Okay, ma'am.
Children, let us start with what is timeline. A timeline is the list of events in chronological order. Why is timeline important in history? Historians take events and place them on a timeline. This shows the chronology of a span of time. Therefore, a timeline is an important secondary source for understanding history. The ability to analyze and draw conclusions from timelines is important to the study of history. Timeline of ancient world civilization. CE refers to Common Era. The event that happened before CE is denoted as BCE, and the event that happened after CE is referred as ACE. See, from 3500 to 2000 BCE refers to Mesopotamian civilization. Then from 3300 to 1900 is Indus Valley civilization. Then from 3100 to 1100 is the Egyptian civilization. Then from 1700 to 1200 is the Chinese civilization. Timeline of Indus Valley civilization. See the chart here. From 5000 BC to 4000 BC we have Neolithic age, that is New Stone Age. Then from 4000 to 3000 BCE is Chalcolithic age, that is Copper Age. Then from 3000 to 1500 BCE we have Indus Valley civilization. What is a civilization? A civilization is a complex human society usually made up of different cities with certain characteristics of cultural and technological development. In many parts of the world, early civilization formed when people began coming together in urban settlements. In a simple term, we can say a civilization is a developed state of human society. Indus Valley civilization. The Indian subcontinent has been one of the oldest seats of human civilization. The Indus civilization flourished between 3000 to 1500 BCE in the valley of the Indus River and its tributaries in the northwestern part of the Indian subcontinent. See in the map. North, south, east, west. So this part of the Indian subcontinent is the Indus Valley civilization flourished. That is the present Pakistan. Several sites of this civilization have been found outside the Indus Valley and they are collectively known as the Indus Valley civilization. This civilization is also known as Harappan civilization because Harappa is the name of the first excavated site. Unit 3, Indus civilization. Let me start with the learning objectives. To learn how Indus civilization is related to other contemporary civilization. Contemporary means at the same time. To understand the urban nature of the Indus civilization. To know the lifestyle of the people of this civilization. To identify and study the major sites of Indus civilization. To mark their geographical location in maps. Initially, we know that people lived in groups. So that groups formed the communities. From the communities, societies evolved and later it becomes a civilization. Why did people settle near rivers? People prefer to settle near the rivers because the soil is fertile, fresh water is available for drinking, watering livestock, that is farm animals, and irrigation. Easy movement of people and goods is possible there. Discovery of a lost city, that is Harappa. The ruins means destroy of Harappa, were first described by the British East India Company soldier and explorer Charles Mason in his book what he mentioned when he visited the northwest frontier province which is now in Pakistan. He saw some mysterious brick mounds. Mounds means stone look like hill. And also he saw a ruined Brick castle means strong building with very high walls and towers built on a hill. So this shows the historical record of the existence of Harappa there. Similarly, in the year 1856, when engineers laid a railway line connecting Lahore to Karachi, they discovered more burnt bricks. They used those bricks for laying the railroad without the importance that it belongs to Harappa. In the year 1920s, archaeologists began to excavate the cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. They unearthed means find something under the ground, the remains of these long forgotten cities. In 1924, the Director General of ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, Sir John Marshall, found many common features between Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. He concluded that they were the part of a large civilization. The researchers have found that some differences in the earthenwares of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. So from that they made a conclusion that Harappa was older than the Mohenjo-daro. The Archaeological Survey of India ASI was started in 1861 with Alexander Cunningham as surveyor. Its headquarters is located in New Delhi. Let us see how archaeologists explore a lost city. First, they study the physical objects such as bricks, stones, broken potteries to find the location of a city and the time that it belonged. Then from the ancient literary sources for references about the place. Then they look the aerial photographs. Aerial photographs means visual contact of the ground of the excavation sites to understand the topography. Topography is nothing but the map or shape of an area. Then with the help of the magnetic scanner, they see the ground. Then, with the help of the radar and remote sensing method, they find the archaeological remains. Radar is nothing but radio detection and ranging, which determine the range or angle of an object. Ground penetrating radar is used to determine this range of an object. Then remote sensing method, sensor to collect information about a given object or area. See the map. In the map we can see many Harappan cities within the Indian borders. See the place Harappa, Kalibangan, Rahigar, Manda, Kodji, Mohenjo-daro, Lothal, isn't it? So these are the sites within the Indian borders. Time span of Indus civilization. Geographical location South Asia. Period Bronze Age because they used the metal bronze. Time 3300 to 1900 BCE. Area 13 lakh square kilometer. Cities 6 big cities. Villages more than 200 villages. Urban civilization. Harappan civilization is said to be urban. Urban means like towns because they were well conceived town planning. They were good at town planning. Astonishing masonry and architecture. Amazing building work. Priority. They gave priority for hygiene and public health, cleanliness and sanitation. They used standardized weights and measures. They had done solid agricultural and artisanal base. Artisanal means craft work. Unique features of Harappan civilization. Town planning is a unique special feature of our Indus civilization people. The Harappan city had two planned areas. The two planned areas of Harappa, that is upper town and lower town. See the upper town. It has a citadel. See the picture? Then upper town was used by the administrator. There was a great bath and granaries located in the upper town. In the lower town, the part of the city to the east was lower but larger. It was inhabited by the common people. Mehrgarh, the precursor to Indus civilization. Mehrgarh is a Neolithic site. Neolithic means New Stone Age site. It is located near the Bolan Basin of Balochistan in Pakistan. It is one of the earliest sites known. It shows evidence of, so this site gives the evidence of farming and herding done by man in very early times. Archaeological suggest that this culture existed as early as 7000 BCE. Now let us see about the streets and houses. The streets are in grid pattern. See the picture? The streets are in grid pattern, running straight from north to south and east to west and intersected each other at right angle. The roads were very wide with rounded corners. Houses were built on both sides of the street. You can see in the picture. The houses were either one or two story. Story means Madi. Most of the houses had many rooms, a courtyard and a well. Courtyard means open area surrounded by wall. Each house had toilets and bathrooms. From this we came to know that they gave priority to health and hygiene, isn't it? The houses were built using baked bricks and mortar. Sun-dried bricks were also used. Most of the bricks were of uniform size. Roofs were flat. Their roofs built in the house were flat. There is no evidence of presence of palaces or place of worship. Why burnt bricks are used in construction? Burnt bricks are used in construction because they are strong, hard, durable. Durable means long lasting, resistant to fire and will not dissolve in water or rain. Now we are going to see about the drainage system. Many of these cities had covered drains. So it is covered with slabs or bricks. Each drain had a gentle slope so that water could flow easily. Holes were provided at regular intervals to clear the drains. House drains passed below many lanes before finally emptying into the main drains. So each house had its own soak pit which collected all the sediments. Sediments means waste settlements and allowed only the water to flow into the street drain. See the picture of the Great Bath. The Great Bath was a large rectangular tank in a courtyard. It may be waterproof structure. The bath was lined with the bricks coated with plaster. Plaster means cover and made watertight using layers of natural bitumen. Bitumen is nothing but a waterproof tar. There were steps on the north and the south leading into the tank. See the picture? There were rooms on three sides. Water was drawn from the well located in the courtyard and drained out after use. Children, see the picture of great granary. The great granary, that is the place to store grains. The granary was a massive building with a solid brick foundation to store food grains. Granaries were used to store food grain. The remains of wheat, barley, millet, sesame and pulses have been found there. Agihari, a village in Haryana, there they have discovered that a granary with walls made of mud bricks are still in good condition. That belongs to mature Harappan pace. Assembly Hall. The Assembly Hall was another huge public building at Mohenjo-daro. It was a multi-pillared hall. See how many pillars? 20 pillars in 4 rows to support the roof. See the picture of the Assembly Hall. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel. My channel is useful for your competitive exam.